Hi everybody, welcome to All That Jazz. Happy New Year. As you can see in front of me, it's a whole big stack. Let's talk about what my lineup is for 2026. Grab a drink and join me. Here I have a few planners. I've been in Happy Planner for like 4 or 5 years now, and I absolutely love Happy Planner. I think the design is beautiful, all the different artwork and things like that. I also love the customizable aspect of it with the discs, and that I could make my own things too. But I also want to try different things. This is something that I've been using for, I think, a year. I used it all last year, and I had it in this thing, and it's already like almost breaking in the middle because of all that I've done with it. But I really love this as my planner to go. This is a sterling ink, and I've already set this up because I'm already using it. And these are stickers from Live Love Posh, and these are from the Dollar Tree. They're wall decals. And when the other stickers come in to fill up all this December stuff, I will let you know where that's coming from. But yes, this is sterling ink, and so it's very much like a Hobonichi cousin. It has monthly layout, it has weekly layouts, and it has daily layouts. And here I will be keeping all my goals. This is a 2025. I have redated it. I use it for birthdays and appointments and track my hours and things like that. And then in the back is my faith journal where I do the soap method. This is my on-the-go planner. I take this everywhere because it can be a wallet and all the things, and I just throw it in my purse or backpack. Since we're on faith, I got this yesterday. I really want to work on being more intentional with my Bible study and also with praying and just my faith. And spirituality. I want to focus more on that this year and connect back with God and be more well-rounded in that space. I know I'm going to seminary school and I should have always been in that well-rounded area, but it's been really difficult being away from family. It's been really difficult with all the assignments, doing a dual master's, and yeah, so I just want to put this back on the top as priority because I don't have that many classes this semester, and I just want to make sure I get in a good routine so that way I can continue with it throughout the year. And it helps with keeping you on track of the Bible. There's some questions that you can answer, no prompts. So that is my faith. And then my husband got us both one of these. This is a Law of Attraction planner, and he got it from Amazon. There's a pen loop here. It's so pretty, beautiful. I think this is an A5. And these planners are so great because they really help you in your setting of goals and looking at all the things in your life that you want to focus on. And I think I needed something really detailed like this so that I can just be on top of my goal. I tell this all the time to my own children, that everything you do, every decision you make should lead you to your end goal, whatever that is. And so I'm hoping that this goal planner is just going to help me do that. And it has so many amazing prompts. I really want to get into a good morning and evening routine. One of my favorite times was when I was 32, 34, and I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was spending time with God in the morning. I was journaling, I was reading, I was exercising, and then I would go on with my day and eating healthy and all that stuff. And I was the happiest then because I felt like I was doing everything in the right orders. I want to make sure I go back to that because as I get older, having an autoimmune disorder, your health isn't as strong as it was when you're younger. So I want to make sure that I'm prioritizing my health too and my wellness. This has you do a lot of reflecting and things like that. And since I'm also planning on doing my business plan for my center this year, I think this is going to help a lot. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. Then I went and did it, y'all. I got a Laurel Denise planner, and I am not a spiral or double loop girly, but I thought I would give it a try because I want to try something new. And I got this mini. It's undated. And I've been really trying to think about the best way to use this if I am going to use this, because I haven't still decided. But if I would use this, I would definitely use this part. I took out a lot of the weeks because I didn't really need it, but I wanted to keep the tracker. And it was making it really bulky because I added other inserts. But I was thinking of using this for my internship, working with the Neighbors program. I definitely need a calendar view for my dates. I also need to write notes from the meetings and keep track of what I'm doing when I'm working on projects. So I thought this was good. And then in the back, so I added a whole year of this, but I probably could take out 6 months because my internship ends in June, and then I'll see what else I could use this for. But there's a note section. I've got other inserts that I can put in here to keep track of my schedule, just to make sure I'm not wasting any time, because I also have ADHD and I do have time blindness. I don't understand how time works. I'm always late or take longer to do things than most people. So I really want to be tracking my time that I spend on projects. And then this side of the planner, I will be using as my school planner. I'm taking 3 classes this semester, and so I figured this would be good to jot down due dates of assignments and take notes, because I have all this note paper back here that I put in. I also have some project tasking if I have like big projects that are due for school or for work, and places where I can write my assignments and things like that. So I thought this would be good for my internship and school for this semester. But I haven't yet fully decided because, like I said, I'm a disc girly and a happy planner girly. All these things make me so happy and they're so pretty. So I don't know. But I did also get these tabs to add from Live Love Posh. They're so beautiful. And they're monthly tabs. And the cool thing is they're double-sided. So pretty. And I thought I could use this because just to keep everything more uniform in the planner. But aren't they gorgeous? Okay. Then from Kelly the Plan, I got her home planner, and I took out some of the inserts from there. But this talks about family info, and in our home is my husband, my brother-in-law, and our 3 dogs. So I thought it was cool to write all this important stuff in case we need them for some reason. And our medical information, the last time we did things around the house, the pet information for the vaccines and stuff like that, what needs maintenance at home, and the vehicle log, maintenance log, and birthdays. I thought this was really important to have inside of the planner. Then the cleaning section. This is the declutter kit challenge. I definitely need to declutter things and get rid of things. I did a good job last year getting rid of things, and this year make sure we are being more mindful of the things that we have in our home. And this inventory it will be good for me because sometimes I'll be in the store and forget if we have things at home, because I'm really bad at making a list. Then a cleaning plan with managing my time. I want to manage my home better. We have the 3 dogs in the house, so that's a lot of hair, and we really need to be on top of dusting and vacuuming and all this other stuff. So I want to write that down here, and I want to always wake up to a clean kitchen. So that's that. Budgeting. I am not good at budgeting. And I always tell my husband that I think I will be better when I have the chance to do like cash envelope, because I could actually see the money in and out. And having a bank card, it's really hard to manage money for me that way. But I do want to track my subscriptions that I have to all these planner things and sticker things. I don't really have an income coming in because I'm a full-time student, but I do get some money from my internship, and so I could track that in there. I want to budget how much I spend a month and keep track of the bills. Now, Jesmarie does not have bills on her own, but I do have Affirm or all those like pay a little bit now and pay later. I do have those things, so I just want to keep on track of them. I'm always really good with it, but I just want to track them so that way I could know how often I'm using it, how much I'm using it for, and things like that. So that way, if I need to cut back, I could see that I need to cut back. This says contacts, emergency contacts. I always think these are important to have. Now, if I don't use that Laurel Denise for work, I was thinking I could use this. This would be for work. This is again from Hell of a Plan. And I know it says meeting minutes, but I was thinking you could use this all day. I just thought this would be a good idea because I don't have that many meetings that I have to go to, that I have to pay such close attention to, but on the meetings that I do, I can use this. And then it has blank paper in the back, so that's really useful. I always do frankenplanning, and if you don't know what frankenplanning is, frankenplan is when you take a bunch of different planners or inserts and you put them together to make one planner, one ideal planner for you. So that's, I am going to do that. I'm going to choose this to be my cover, and I was thinking of using, if I don't use the Laurel Denise, I was thinking of using this planner as my work planner along with these inserts, the work inserts, because you could do so much besides writing down things that are going on in the month. You could put your monthly priorities, important things to look out for, looking ahead, writing notes, and use this for notes for the days. So I have a very small tiny caseload, so when I see people I could write notes on this, or when I meet with my supervisor I could write notes on this. It doesn't have to say like Monday through Sunday because I don't work all those days. It could just be the days that I work, because I could write out those. And sometimes I might work a Sunday or a Friday, but not all the time. So I thought this would be really useful for that, for work. And it's all such beautiful colors, which is what I love. So this would be my work planner. And then this is a customizable happy planner. And I've been looking at this for as soon as this planner came out, I kept looking at it, and I've always wanted a customizable one, because the cool thing about customizable planners is that you get your dashboards and tabs are double-sided, which is awesome, because Happy Planner usually puts their calendar on the back of their divider, so it's really hard to reuse them. I know a lot of people that are in the community, they put cardstock in the back of the already used planner, but I don't like to do that. So sometimes I keep my planners because my husband says he's going to bind them to make a book of my life, which is great. I love that. And so I don't do that. But anyway, this planner that I chose is called the Parenting Layout, but anybody could use it. I love this. I started using it last year, and I was only going to use it for my health, and it didn't work out so great because I wasn't in it all the time. But this year I plan to use it as my catch-all because it focuses on everything, and all I have to do is change like family, focus, and goals. I just have to take out family, and that's pretty much all there is in here having to do with family and parenting. It has meal planning, the top 5 things for the week, home and chores, you know, to be on top of, and then things that I'm buying this week, that I plan to buy this week, or that I bought, and any important due dates. I just love this because it's broken up. I don't know if you can see, each day is broken up in 3 parts. So you could put symptoms, mental, all the things that I used to do when I was using the teacher layout. And I loved the teacher layout for my wellness because it let me do so much. So that's why I figured if I'm using this for my catch-all, another cool thing is that I'm going to be learning how to use a different layout and learning how to put stickers on it and be as creative as I was in my vertical. And I'm going to try it out, and I hope that it's going to work because I love that part of the Happy Planner is that I can be creative, and I've been using a vertical, classic vertical. I used it all last year. I use a big vertical before then, and because it makes it so easy to be creative in, but I could be creative in any of these things and just learn how to be creative differently. I'll do a quick flip through of the divider so you can see how cute they are. This is the New Year's, January, Valentine's, so cute with the puppies. This is March, happy spring, love that. April, spring flowers, happy hour. And May, for Mother's Day, the flowers. And my mommy's birthday, June. This is so cute, very coquette with the dove, the sunglasses, and those little macaroons, so adorable. July 4th, stunning. August, hello summer. And September, all the fall vibes and stamps. I like it. October, let's get spooky. And I guess this is a kind of a foil. These ghosts are adorable. And November, my birthday, Thanksgiving. Grateful and happy. I love that. So adorable. That's the December one. I'll just take this and put this on now. If I'm just gonna use this as my everything planner, my catch-all, then I'm just going to change the cover and change the disc. I have some red discs that are metal and they match this foiling really good, but I thought this cover would be great because it says focus on this year, which is what I want to do. And then I'll put all these in there for my catch-all stuff, except for this meeting stuff. And then I'll use this for my work and school, which is smaller than I have ever had to do, but it might work. I don't know. We will have to see. I always try it out. It's undated, and I could try it out for a month and see what that does. So that is my lineup for 2026, and it seems like a lot, but all these things bring me joy, and I will find a way to make it as doable as possible. And yeah, so this is my lineup for 2026. Let me know what your lineup is. Send me a picture in the comments below, or give me a list of things. Hope you had a great holiday with your family and friends, and I missed you guys. I know I was gone for a very long time because I was sick, and then school became just a lot. All the assignments and all the things. I needed to focus on that, but I'm back, and we got this, y'all. 2026 is gonna be our year. I'm excited. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye. Bye.